Hey there, y'all. Hope you've been having a great day. I have. Definitely been a good one. This video going to be opening up six 1988 Leaf baseball packs. Now, these were mostly made for the Canadian market. Take a look. You see French there. You got the puzzle piece, standard as far as Donruss. So three puzzle pieces, all, in that one, I guess, rectangular piece of cardboard, and only 10 cards per pack. Collect all 60 pieces to complete the puzzle. That was the big thing that they were trying to push, that they were trying to promote. Now, the 1988 Leaf, again, it was a similar set to 1988 Donruss. They looked the same. It's a very similar look, except you have the big Leaf logo there instead of the Donruss logo. Backs are exactly the same. Now, price values on these PSA-wise are absolutely not the same, and that goes in part because of the I guess, rarity comparative to the 1988 Donruss of these cards, of these packs. They were a lot tougher to find, especially, of course, in the U.S. market. And if you do a search on eBay or anything like that, you'll see that the price packs price per pack is definitely higher. Price per box is higher. If you could find boxes unopened, they're not as easy to find. 88 Donruss, I mean, you find them everywhere. I'm not sure what's going to last longer, cockroaches or 88 Donruss, but I think it's going to be a competition there. Now, the 1988 Leaf set only had 264 cards. Okay, so that's another huge difference between Donruss and Leaf. There were the Diamond Kings cards in 1988 Leaf. Very similar. There were a couple special Canada-only issue cards for, as they considered, the All-Canada or All-Canadian team. The 1988 set also had a bunch of All-Star cards, which are not in the 86 Leaf, in the 88 Leaf. The Donruss had, the Leaf didn't. Now, looking at PSA values, okay, if you're looking at the 1988 Donruss, the highest priced PSA 10, and again, looking at PSAcard.com for the prices they have, and there could be some that they missed, and there could be some SGC or Beckett's or whatever else that might be a bit of a price difference. But the highest priced 1988 Donruss is Dale Murphy, and that's right around 84 bucks. The next highest is Bo Jackson, 82, Canseco, 75, Barry Bonds, 63. So in a PSA 10, that's absolutely not bad for junk wax era cards, especially not rookie cards. Now, the key rookie cards in the 88 Donruss would be the Robbie Alomar. There's Mark Grace as well. A couple other rookies. Some made it big, others didn't. But yeah, so that's 88 Donruss. Now, if you look at the 88 Leaf sales prices, the most expensive card, number 77, Nolan Ryan. There was a sale not too long ago for almost $900 in a PSA 10. The Robbie Alomar, $627. The Barry Larkin, $265. Greg Jeffries, $250 almost. So yeah, there's lots of cards that in a PSA 10, the Mark Grace, $143.50. The Barry Bonds, $139.99. So there's a bunch of cards that are over $100. PSA 10 grades in 1988 Leaf. PSA 9, the prices drop immensely. The price drop is really can't be believed. The Nolan Ryan would be the highest priced PSA 9 card at around 33 bucks. The Murphy is the second highest, 22. So the price drop off is incredible. The Robbie Alomar in a PSA 9, you could pick up for around 12 bucks. Now, they might be a little bit harder to find, but when you do, yeah, 12 bucks is about the price of a PSA 9 Leaf Robbie Alomar. Now, as I said, I'm going to be opening up 6 of these packs, and I opened a couple off camera, and I did a short with one, uh, just to, I like to, I guess, find out, or just have a small self-confirmation that these packs were not rewrapped. Sure, why would anybody rewrap 1988 Donruss, a 1988 Leaf, or, well, the Nolan Ryan for one. Somebody might actually rewrap 1988 Leaf. Donruss, probably not, but Leaf, they might. So I always do like to open up a couple packs off camera just to get a feel for the cards, get a look-see at them, and maybe in my mind just to confirm that they're not rewrapped, and I don't think so. In the short that I did, and I'm not sure if this video is going to be going up first or the short will, I pulled a Trammell and a Gary Carter. So 2 Hall of Famers there. I mean, not the best, not the worst, but off camera, and of course the best stuff happens always off camera. I mean, I think back to when I was a kid, and I say in some ways, thank God a camera wasn't around, because, you know, that'd be in many ways incriminating for many people, I think. And in the other sense, it might not have been as, it would have been helpful to have videos of those days, to have videos of those times, to have recordings or whatever else. Just to pass on, just to be able to look back and say, wow, yeah, that was cool about that time. Wow, I forgot that, or I forgot this. But anyway, getting back to the pack that I opened off camera, in the same exact pack, there we go with a Mark Grace. Shout out to 2-Pack Jimmy, big Cubs fan there. And the Robbie Alomar. Now, the Alomar, unfortunately, I'm looking at it, corners, edges, everything else, it's a 10. The centering, I'm feeling, is a little bit off top to bottom. Right to left looks good. I'm going to measure that and just, I guess, get a better confirmation. But again, if it is a 10, well, that's seriously high value. And yeah, sure, you know what? I look at these, and I if I can, I'll put together a set of the 1988 Leaf cards. Again, it's a very short set. And I do have more packs that I'm going to be doing some filming on. So putting together a set of these would be great. But if I did pull a PSA 10, an Alomar or a Ryan, that could possibly qualify as a PSA 10, I might not keep that for myself, because, you know, $500, $600, $700, $800, that sure buys a lot more cards, a lot more packs, and in some ways just helps the channel keep rolling. Anyway, so let's start these up. As I said, we got 6 packs in this, and I got my handy dandy frappers here alongside, and I have a couple top loaders good to go and ready. Now, another good thing about these is there's no gum in them. There's going to be a wax stained card. Usually that's the back, of course, but there's always one card, and more often than not, it's the puzzle card that's in back, but does not look like it in this case, so all good there. Now, I also have a couple top loaders ready just in case there's a great pull. And I do believe that there's going to be some. So let's see. What are we starting off with? Puzzle card. Mark McGwire card to lead us off. That's nice. There's a little bit of wax dust on there, so I'm going to frapper that one up. We got Rick Russell. Alan Trammell. All right, another Hall of Famer. Barry Larkin. All right. This is definitely off to a great start. Again, the Larkin card is also one of the ones that's up there. Not as high as the rest of them, but decent card. We got John Kruk, Jerry Brown, Browns, Steve Sachs, the Dodgers there, Lloyd Mosby, Nelson Liriano, and Joey Maya with the Brew Crew. Now, Joey Meyer was supposed to have a good career. He was supposed to be a slugging catcher, if I'm not mistaken, at first, and ended up going DH. I think they figured out he couldn't exactly catch all that well. So, slide him over to DH at that time. And I don't think he lasted all that long there either. So, got ourselves a Trammell card, a Larkin, and the Mark McGwire. That's the #1 Diamond Kings card. Now, I like to check those because I know that some of the 88 Donruss are missing the line of the Diamond Kings line. It's kind of a variation. So you'll see those out there also from time to time. And the variation, depending on if it has the line or if it doesn't have the line, there can be price differences there also. There's set collectors that want to put together every possible variation or every card in the highest grade possible. So it's always something to look out for. All right, we got pack number 2 going here. We got Andy Van Slyke, Johnny Franco, Ivan Calderon, Jimmy Key, great pitcher, not Hall of Fame, but some question whether he should have been. Well, there goes another Hall of Fame pull. Ozzie Smith got the Wizard of Oz there. Lee Mazzilli, Willie Randolph, all right, great second baseman with the Yankees. Rock Raines MVP card, okay. So that's nice. Now the MVP cards, if I'm not mistaken, were like a subset in some ways of the 88 Donruss. Got a checklist. Everybody needs a checklist. And we got Gary Gaetti. So a couple more cards to frap her up there. Got the Rains, and that's a nice looking card. And the Wizard of Oz card. Had to get a couple more of these out of this package here. You never know if you take too many out of the pack or if you take enough or you're going to have some extra or some fly around or something. And I like to keep as many of them in the pack as I can. And I don't know, maybe I should take more out before I start opening stuff. So we got the Wizard of Oz up on the wall also. So far, so good. Let me tilt this a little bit and keep rolling. Bad glare on those. What do I do about this light? There we go. Nope. There we go. Maybe if I flip it around upside down now, that didn't help. I got to work on that sometime. But I'm going to be changing digs shortly, so won't have as much glare in the area in the garage that I will be setting up shortly. So to me, that's a really good thing. I'll be able to pull cards directly off the shelf in the garage instead of carting them over here to this room. And I should definitely be going back to having a much, in my mind, nicer setup. Now, this is an ugly pack. That's all damaged. That's pretty bad. Even the puzzle cards messed up. Oh, well. Now, of course, this is going to be the pack. Got Glenn Davis. I hope there's nothing good in here. Brian Fisher. Kirby. Oh, poor Kirby's all bent up. Frankie V. John Cerruti. Andy Van Slyke. The damage to those is, oh my God, these are horrible. And Darrell Evans. Well, I guess those must have traveled on the bottom of the bag or something. Smuggled in from Canada. See, even the Hall of Fame cards in that pack, I don't want to put up on the wall. Those are, you know what? Those I'm just going to toss. Because I couldn't put those in the team packs with any kind of heart there. That wouldn't even be, not even. Got Jeff Treadway starting us off with that pack. Larry Parrish, Ozzie Guillen, Tracy Jones, looking all serious there. Mike Witt, Jim DeShays, Ricky. All right, nice Ricky card. Badly off center, but still a nice Ricky. Look at that top to bottom. Wow. Top to bottom and left to right. That is really bad. Got George Bell, Billy Hatcher, and Gene Petrelli. So, I mean, just based on these 6 packs, there's 60 cards. It's a 264 card set, so 6 packs, I'm what, about 25%, almost 25% of the way through, if I don't get many doubles. So, it's pretty cool. Get to pack number 5 here. Still looking for any of the big hits, of course. And that's not it. That's Willie Wilson. Pascual Perez. All right, we got Andre Dawson. Nice card there. Great Dawson. Diamond Kings. Huey Brooks. Rance Mullinix. Ron Darling. Great Mets pitcher. Mel Smell Hall. Ozzie Guillen. Well, we got a double. Keith Hernandez. Now, the centering on that is really bad. I mean, he looks like he's about to fall out of the bottom of the card. Brett Saberhagen, same thing. And that's what I say as far as the Nolan Ryan. To get one perfectly centered, I think based on what I'm seeing in these is going to be tough. Some cards have better centering than others, that's for sure. Top to bottom seem to be really weird on these. Right to left's not as bad. I mean, I like the way the Rock Reigns looks. That's definite. Let's get to opening pack number 6 here, if I can get my fingers working. See what treasures this last pack holds. All right, Paul Molitor. Nice way to start off. Jose Uribe. Harold Baines, he's like in every pack I've been opening. Between him and Candy Maldonado, I don't know if he has a card in Leaf, but if he does, I'll probably find it sometime soon. Got Craig Reynolds. Louis Polonia, looking all smiley there. He's just happy to be here. Carney Lansford. Lloyd Mosby. Dave Stieb, great Blue Jays pitcher. Vince Coleman, speedster. And Brett Saberhagen. So, none of the big rooks. Definitely some Hall of Famers there. But none of the ones that I'd be looking for to maybe get graded. But definitely more than enough to start putting together a set, that's for sure. Again, the set on this only 264 cards, so it might be pretty rapid to put something together. I definitely have, I think it's 30 packs, 40 packs of these sitting up on the shelf. So should definitely be able to put together a set and at least have a different set than the other sets that I do have up there. But this has been 1988 Leaf. Definitely hope y'all enjoyed. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, throw a comment. I definitely appreciate all comments. I love chit-chatting with y'all. It's great. Anyway, y'all take care. Stay well. Stay blessed. Bunkle out.